Montreal here locally, or whether it's Unitarian Universalists elsewhere, to some extent they've been successful in censoring and suppressing my criticism. They've kept it hidden, they've kept it out of sight by various means. In other ways they've been unsuccessful. The blasphemous libel allegation has been proven to be not only unsuccessful, but has blown up in their face, because now I can accuse them of accusing me of blasphemy to hide clergy abuse. So it was a foolish accusation to make when A, it's false, and B, it comes right back at them. It just actually, it's what's called the Streisand effect, where you try to silence someone and they can talk about, well, the fact that they tried to silence me about this issue, it actually makes the issue even more visible. So again, this is hardly abusive. A church that spits in God's eye, not particularly abusive. In fact, it's figuratively speaking, it's entirely true. Church of the bad news, is that abusive, or is it just saying that in various ways Unitarian Universalists create bad news for themselves? Unitarian perversion of justice sucks, you ask us you. Okay, well yes, there's a rude word there, sucks. Well, I use that word specifically because Unitarian Universalist clergy have been allowed by the UUA to say other people suck. Unitarian Universalist clergy like Cynthia P. Kane, Unitarian Universalists, some of whom almost certainly are clergy, who are behind the Rob and Edgar Sucks blog. These Unitarian Universalists, when they use the word sucks against me and other people, it's not a problem. As David Horan said, Unitarian Universalists don't give a shit. But when I put the word sucks on my picket signs as a way of teaching them a lesson about their own verbal abuse, all of a sudden I'm abusing Unitarian Universalists because I use the word sucks in my picket sign. And actually, on that note, I haven't spoken about this yet in today's video clips, but another aspect of the cease and desist demand letter that the UUA had me served with in June of 2012 is that Reverend Dr. Victoria Weinstein, formerly of First Parish Norwell, actually had the unmitigated gall to accuse me of threatening and defamatory statements amounting to sexual harassment of her for blog posts that are critical of a sodomy fantasy that she posted to the internet. So Reverend Victoria Weinstein is accusing me of sexually harassing her because I criticized a sodomy fantasy that she posted to her blog. Now let's talk about that sodomy fantasy. Let's quote it exactly. Word for word, here is Reverend Dr. Victoria Weinstein's sodomy fantasy. And here goes. Here's my sodomy fantasy. South Dakota State Senator Bill Napoli anally impaled on the Statue of Liberty's torch. So, Reverend Dr. Victoria Weinstein is fantasizing about anally impaling a Republican state senator on the Statue of Liberty's torch. What sounds like threatening and defamatory conduct amounting to sexual harassment more than that? I mean, that's pretty threatening. I mean, saying you'd like to anally impale someone on a large blunt object, that's pretty threatening. When you're basically taking a large blunt object and sodomizing someone with it, anally impaling them on it,